Good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's had a lovely morning. Good morning to you. I am back in Daisy, where I left off last night. Got very tired, had to go to bed. Boo-hoo. What a wuss. And where did I log off? Near Northwest Airfield. And I have a slight issue. Well, I am a bandit, which means I can't go currently to the neutral trader anymore. I'm too much of a naughty boy. I'll get shot at. I think it's only bandit level 1 that allows you there. Maybe I should double check that actually. Let's ask the community. I should really know that. There's my answer. That's a big fat no. Let's go to back to Northwest and see if we can have a quick look around the area with my sniper rifle and find some targets. Where's the red tower? Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Need to be careful walking around here. There's always a sneaky motherfucker or two. I want to be the only sneaky motherfucker in this area. Right, taking a bit of a risk climbing up this tower, but risk-reward situation. Probably gonna get shot in the back, not gonna lie. Let's hope it doesn't happen though. Nice little tip that I got from Call Sign Viking the other day, which is that unless people specifically look at this tower or the top of it, which is rare that they do anymore, it's hard to spot because it just sits above your screen monitor vision, if you will, for want of a better explanation. Which means that you can go unnoticed, and obviously on a regular server, if you get caught up here, it's bad news. But on this server, no full damage, so you can just oh, what's that? And Osiris mag as well at the same time. If you get caught at the top of the server, you could always just fall off without taking any damage. So I've got an exit strategy that works too. Can't see any movement. Anyone been in his barracks yet? They're shut. Looking for tiny objects moving in the distance. Anything that can trip my vision. Human eye's very good at picking out unnatural movement. Hello Viking. Get out of my tower, you. Yeah, I like it. Ever since you described it to me, I'm enjoying it. It's a nice little platform, isn't it? I did shoot someone from up here the other day. It was good fun. And then I locked myself in that building over there, closed all the doors and locked them. And I had two guys trying to gain entry. I fucked them up. Oh, after last night when I had to leave, with what you mentioned about your job, I went and checked out what I presume is the place that you own. It was advertised on your Twitch stream. And holy shit, dude, that looks incredible. What a job. Very, very cool looking. I like the intro video as well. The Prodigy. Very, very cool. So do you own the whole thing? Do you own the land, or do you lease the land? How does it work? Have a look at ATC real quick. Where has it gone? Where have you gone, ATC? Where are you? Am I blind? Over there, isn't it? It's in the fog, though. What? Can't find the air traffic control tower. What the living fuck? Oh, is that it there? I have no idea where it's gone. Oh, there it is. Right, yeah. No, that was hard to see. Yeah, not the best spotting, abilities, is it? To be honest. Oh, the wind changed there rather suddenly. That was unnerving. Everything went silent. I thought I'd been shot in the back of the head for a split second. Come on, give me some targets. Give me some targets. Yeah, you say that, and you're probably right, but I'll tell you one thing. I look up there now. And I got shot. I mean, I shot someone from here yesterday, so there's another person that's now going to look up here. So slowly people will start looking. You may want to watch out for Unfortunate Soul, by the way. Ooh, interesting. Why is that? Is he on the server at the moment, or has he dropped a bounty on us after what we did to him yesterday? That was so fun, that firefight. It really was. I can't believe that he was unconscious on the floor. That was so unlucky. Stupid of me, though. I should have checked. I got too excited and got carried away with the moment. And didn't really check the bodies. Didn't confirm the kills. And I suffered for it. And OST. We were winding him up yesterday. I don't know if you were in the Twitch stream when we were doing it, but we were asking him where his wheels were gone and why is there a guy trying to sell bus wheels to everyone called Silent? He was going to put a bounty on us, was he really? Oh, that's brilliant. No, bring it on. I want that. I hope he weren't salty. I hope he was doing it in jest, like, yeah, you fuckers, we're going to put a bounty on you now. Because I think they're new. I've not seen those players before. We don't want no salt around here. See if I can spot someone at VMC. More salt. The tears of my victims make my taste buds salty. Or something to that effect. Early. Oh, no more fog. Everything's shut here. I wonder if this place has been looted at all. We were messing with them after you went off. What, last night you were messing with those guys that we killed, really? What were you doing? Did you run into them again or something, or were you just teasing them in side chat? Did they come back to their base? Question mark. Up on your regular spot, I see, says Okaro. It's becoming a regular spot now, yeah. After Viking tipped me off about it. So it's very unusual that people will look up here and your monitor, unless you've got like a wide angled monitor, I believe, won't actually see the top. So unless you specifically look at this tower, you won't necessarily notice anyone up here. Necessarily. Still a risk, but not as much as you might imagine. Although there's no one coming to play. I got a guy here earlier on yesterday running through the side of this building. Tagged him a couple of times, so it was good fun. Yeah, we had some good firefights last night. I really enjoyed my time on DayZ yesterday. It was good fun. Those poor two dudes that we ran into when we finally got that car running, oh my god. We just shouted to them, oh, we're friendly, we're friendly. And they made the silly mistake of just standing there and sort of like just looking at us. And then the inevitable happened. It was really just a cold-blooded murder. There was no two ways about it. It was scummy as anything, it really was, but fuck it. They had lots of nails on them, so there you go, you know. Probably wouldn't have got hold of those nails if we didn't kill them in cold blood, so. Our base is looking healthy. We've got lots of nails, we've got lots of guns, we've got lots of money. We just need a helicopter landing pad. Oh, that's another thing as well. We've actually got all the equipment needed, I believe, to get another helicopter up and running. So it might be an idea if we drive a car over, pick up a helicopter at some stage. I think that's definitely a two-man job, or at least more than two men. I don't fancy doing that solo. Just dress in reds and blend into the tower. That's a good shout, actually. I like that. We said we raided their base. We were waiting for them, but they didn't come home. Oh, really? Maybe they actually think it's raided then. Maybe they think it's a lost cause and they've gone to build somewhere else. Trying to figure out if casting to Chromecast will work. Casting what to Chromecast? Casting the stream? It might do. Should do. Chromecast is pretty good at handling shit now. I remember when it first came out it was a bit janky, but now it seems to have, you know, evolved to be able to cope with most things. I remember when Chromecast first came out and there were loads of different services that wouldn't support it just because it was Chrome, and there were like opposing things like Amazon Prime, for example, and I was just like, for fuck's sake, this is why people pirate movies. But now they seem to have started to realise that people just want their technology to work the way it fucking should. Also, I claimed you did a load of bad shit last night in side chat. So expect the hate. You claimed that I did a load of bad shit. Really? What have you blamed me for? Oh god. Oh god, what am I responsible for now? Is it stuff I actually did? Or am I the fool guy? Oh fucking hell. Since I don't have my PC at my place, so no sound. Oh, okay, I see, I understand. Someone was saying they got raided and lost a hello. Oh fuck, no, 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 no. You didn't. Oh god, who exactly? That I need to know who, because depending on whose bad books you've just put me in, that could spell the end of our base. Oh god, no, that's you fucked me right over, I tell you. If that's Dundern and Derringers or Samuel, and I've got the full, or nicking their helicopter, they're gonna come down on me like a ton of bricks and absolutely wreck me. Tom said F. Oh, fucking what? Nah, I think he'd know better than that. He's probably got access to the server logs. Hello. That's an open door. Was that open before? Don't believe it was. Keep an eye on that situation. Well, if I've got Tom after me, then I am pretty much screwed. Let's be honest. If he's got a grudge against me, then my life on DayZ is going to be perpetual firefights. Maybe that's not a bad thing. I'm game for it. Blame Viking and GG for all the stuff coming your way. It was some random new guy. Oh, really? Frank over. Ez blown your cover there. There is someone out there. What, did you see someone, or are you just saying that because of the open doors? I'm trying to see like slight movement in these barracks. I'm hoping that they eventually move to this little compound in front of me, because I'm not gonna, unless I have to, unless it looks like they're walking in a different direction, I'm not gonna shoot them on the left hand side of the road with all that tree cover, because obviously they've got such opportunity to escape. But this is where I want them to go, so they're a bit more in the open and a bit more exposed. Actually, there's a lot of people who don't like the Daddy Club. That doesn't surprise me, and that's kind of what I want, to be honest. I want enemies on this server. I just need to be careful about which ones I make into my enemies. Especially with the ones that actually know where our base is and have more C4 than ISIS. They would make very short work of our base. Very short work. They had a grudge. Do I not use the zoom function? There isn't one. What? I didn't know there was one on this. Well, there you go. The more you know. That's the first time I've ever noticed that. I noticed it on other scopes, but never noticed it on this one before. Ah. Okay, no. You are a font of information. You really are. Is that door shut now? No, it's still open. Thinking about it. Oh, what's that? I'm not sure if that was the zombie that caught my eye, or if that was someone walking by. Alright, hooked up the actual TV screen. The Chromecast. Cool. Lots of people don't like us, and that says it's Bullet's crew, so you're the target. Quality is shit, but at least we have screen and sound. Middle mouse button should be zooming as well as Middle mouse button should be zoom as well when not ADSing. Okay. How long have you been playing this game? What, the game in general or today? The game in general, I think I've got around about 400 hours in it or something like that. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. But it's not an incredible amount of time spent in a game like this. This is the kind of game where someone that enjoys it, it's quite typical for them to have multiple thousands of hours in it. Because it's just one of those games where you can just have a nice relaxing walk around before you find any trouble. It's 90% walking, 10% pure adrenaline, but the adrenaline you get from this game is worth the walk, let me put it that way. It's a game you can easily lose an entire day to without really noticing it, so it's definitely one of those games that people chalk up a lot of hours in, definitely. For me though, I like playing on servers where I know a few people on it, so that I can have that banter if I kill them, and vice versa. And because of that, I don't necessarily play on other servers, because I mean, you can strike up relationships with other players that you've never met before for sure, but it's just easier for me to jump into a server where I know half the people on it, to a certain degree at least. More fun that way, you know, shooting your friends. Well, this seems dead, doesn't it, around here at the moment? It really does. Cute. Is it my favourite game? It's one of them at the moment. I tend to sort of like go through stages of being really into a game and then dropping it for a while after I played it too much, and then going off and playing something else. But there are a few games that I will always come back to and enjoy quite thoroughly, and then there's others that I will eventually slowly get more and more bored of. And this is one of the games that it does manage to keep my interest when I eventually get back around to it, and it's turned to be that game that I play for a little while again. It always stays fresh for me. I always still enjoy it. For example, another game I played, Counter-Strike, I've got royally pissed off with that now, because it just got too ridiculous. I'm not one of these people that claims that when I'm getting killed by people it's hacks, but on Counter-Strike, for the last sort of like week I was playing it, it was a fucking ridiculous shit show of hacking. And that, combined with the fact that I spoke to a few people that play it regularly, and they went, yeah, basically Valve have just dropped any kind of like care for keeping it hacker free now. That I just thought, what's the point? What's the point? It's a waste of time. I only like playing competitive games if I know people are competing and they're not hacking. If they're hacking, then just what is the point? So yeah, that's a good example of a game that I've got a lot of time in that I now cannot be bothered with anymore. I'm bored with it entirely. Until something new comes out or they announce that they've sorted the shit out, then I won't be going back to that anytime soon. Hey, welcome Point, welcome to the chat. Got a bit distracted there talking about hacking. It's all about the Bants, it is. Is that a face palm? Oh god. All about the Bants, bruv. Shooting your friends, definitely. This is a running simulator, Gamer Girl. It is. But with firefights, definitely. And it seems to be the kind of game that is enjoyed by people that like games like Arma and Squad, where they're used to yomping across long distances before they get into any kind of firefights. It's a nice mix of strategy, caution, recon, you know, meal sim with zombies basically. I would categorize this game as that, meal sim with zombies and survival. Nice mix. Yeah, punching with a battery. Viking managed to kill air with a battery the other day. It was quite something. First time I've ever seen that. CS is a hack fest, it is. Yeah, it's rubbish. You need to play for the Faceit servers? What's that? Pay for them? You need to pay for the servers? Really? You mean like the Prime? Is that what you mean? Because I bought the game way before it became free, so I was automatically on the Prime servers, which are supposedly, quote unquote, hacker free, but they're fucking not. Guarantee you that. It is unfortunately a hack fest because you can sell weapons. You can buy weapons and sell weapons, so naturally, like, all the little gimps go on there and just hack away and get skins and whatever else in there. Leave them to it, ain't for me. That's why I need to invest some time in Tarkov. Do you know what, I'm strongly thinking about giving Tarkov another go. But doesn't it have a problem with hackers, or has that been tidied up a little bit since? CS got pretty good at some point, but that week was just ridiculous. Yeah, see, Okara knows the week I'm talking about, because we were playing together on and off for about a week, and we just experienced game after game after game of just blatant hacking. Got a bit stupid. Running simulator? Don't you mean asthmatic jogging simulator? Yeah, that's more accurate actually. You're a super soldier with fuck all stamina. Figure that one out. Or are you a super soldier? Because you're not really. I'll take that back. You're just a random citizen that spawned on a coast somewhere. So yeah, you might actually be asthmatic by default. You never know. Not necessarily picked and selected for military use. Any game with RMTs are pointless. RMTs? What are they? Squad is a running sim, yeah, definitely. Faceit is a subscription-based premium matching server with 128 tick servers. Nah. I don't think I'm going to be paying for Counter-Strike anytime soon. Sounds like they've got it sorted, but I really think that should be Valve's job, you know? They're making enough fucking money from it, and at least they can do is, you know, make that kind of shit free for the regular players. 67,000 people got banned the other day on Tarkov. Holy shit. Okay, that I can respect. Oh, real money transactions. Right, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately they always, you know, encourage the worst type of people, don't they? On games. Right, well I don't think I'm going to get any bites around here. It looks like it's empty. Maybe we should go and check out VMC. What do you reckon? Stay here and wait for targets? Or actively go and find some trouble? A cow? There it is. Either that or a very fucking big chicken. That's why so many people are fucked off at Valve. Yeah, love and hate Valve, right? I mean, they provide so much quality stuff, but at the same time, you know, you know they could do a better job in so many different areas, and they've got the money to and the resources. Now they have BattlEye as the anti-cheat. It's helped. Good. Also, I spoke to a hacker the other day. It's actually very interesting. What, to find out how they do what they do. Yeah. No, I've seen some YouTube videos on what they do and how they do it. I don't think I want to speak to one though. I don't have a lot of respect for them. Find trouble? Alright, then that's decision made then. Let's go and find trouble. So I can't actually go to Starry Trader because I am a bandit, but I can camp it. Ain't nothing stopping me doing that. Geronimo! Go on a walk and find some people. Yeah, I think that is definitely my MO at the moment. How many people on? Under 45, go and find trouble. Do you know what? I still haven't changed my keybinds. Next time I log on, I'm going to have to do that so that I can check, because the button to check is the button to stop my stream, so wouldn't work. Obviously not a pro streamer. Oh, the reasoning behind why he does it. Why does he do it? I'd love to know his reasoning for hacking. I've yet to hear a convincing reason to do it. Unless it's to expose the back doors and the loopholes so that they shut them. In which case, at least that's somewhat useful for regular players. Don't get me wrong, don't have any love for them. But it's interesting to know the reasoning behind it. Oh no, I understand that. It's like a, you know, the same sort of thing like when people watch like murder mysteries. You know, nobody likes a murderer, but it's interesting to hear about the murderer and their exploits and to get into their mind and to try and understand the psychology. By no means sort of lumping hackers into the same category as murderers, of course, you know. Hackers are much worse. Let's change this. Let's dial it down a bit. There we go. I'm starting to appreciate the ATOG. Ran into a situation yesterday with air, and I was using the combat sights on this grot, and got the job done in a roundabout way. But I think that I would have done a lot better with this, so I'm deciding to use the ATOG now. Might run into some trouble around here. Have I got a lockpick? Yes, brilliant. I know there's more than a few people on this server that like to camp in this area with ghillie suits, so this might not go my way. Let's head to Cabinino, because I know a nice little spot which I can chill at for a couple of minutes just to see if someone comes down road. So he's from Japan and he works 40 hours a week and makes just under £700 a month, which is not great. In his situation, the dude and his wife and had a kid on the way, he makes more in 10 hours of hacking than 40 hours of work. Jesus, that, you know, you can't really blame a dude, can you, if he's trying to feed a family? There you go. See, that's not even an angle that I imagined would be applicable to hacking right there. But fair enough, you know, you got to make it where you can appreciate that. It's like certain streamers that are successful, and sorry, not streamers, certain YouTubers that are successful. No, I retract that. I was specifically meaning streamers. There's lots of people out there that will take their VODs and upload their VODs to a completely different YouTube channel that somebody else owns, because this streamer's name is popular, and then they get loads of hits on their YouTube channel, and then their YouTube channel gets monetized really highly, but the person who actually owns the streams and does the streams needs that content to use that content in future like videos that they make, and it's already out there on the internet, so all the jokes have been told, you know, all the comedy's gone, and you know, it's a bit of a catch-22 situation, because these people that do it normally don't do it out of greed, but they do it out of necessity. Like, they live in a very impoverished country, and it's the only way they can make a few quid. Yeah, at the same time, it's causing problems for someone else who is trying to do their job and make money. So I always, as a problem as it is, I always you got to respect someone. They might be doing something a bit like dodgy or underhanded, but yeah, I mean, if they're just trying to look after the kids, then that's a good argument to do shit like that, isn't it? It's not exactly illegal, is it? It's just a little bit unethical. He makes more in 10 hours than... Yeah, exactly. He might be a rare case, but most of the hackers are from Asia. There must be a link, right? So he's not exactly white hat hacking, he's more nappy hacking. If you want, just to put food on the table and nappies on his kids, which is fair dues. Respect that. And then selling the in-game items for real cash. Yeah, there's always going to be people that buy that. It still amazes me the amount of money that people spend on skins. Is that literally shots at the place I just left? Or maybe it's Vibor. I think it's Vibor. Go and have a look. I mean, how far would you go for the kids? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you know, some people might not like this opinion, but if I could legitimately hack computer games and I knew how to do it and I didn't have any money, my kids didn't have any food on the table, yeah, sorry, I'm gonna fucking hack the shit out of games. You know? It is what it is. I'd never do it if I didn't have to, obviously, because I fucking hate hackers, but if my kids are hungry and they need feeding and I can feed them by hacking, then yeah, fucking damn right I would. I think that anyone that would say, oh no, but you've got to have integrity and weigh your ethics, and you know, if you wouldn't like playing games with hackers and blah blah blah, then just get a different job, etc etc, the kind of people that either have a lot of money and have never experienced what it is like to go, oh shit, how am I going to put food on the table, or don't have kids, so they don't understand the need to just put everything to one side to look after your kids. So yeah, I do totally respect that. Wouldn't want to do it ever, but needs must, you know. Yeah. You have a habit of coming on this stream chat, bringing up subjects that I think I've got a well-formed opinion on, and turning it on its head quite successfully, so well played you. Oh, I'm going a bit too far over there. That's bad news. Hang on a minute. Yeah, just the other day you were talking about Star Wars, and I was like, ah, pooey. And now I've actually got the Mandalorian on my watch list, so yeah, well done to that. You're twisting my melon on a regular basis. You're just open-minded, yeah. Why not? Why not be open-minded? Right, where am I? Where am I? Vibor. Let's go Vibor. I think those shots came from Vibor. Not a fan of these open fields. It's like seeing both sides of the penny. Yeah, exactly. You know, you never know a man until you've walked 100 miles in his shoes and all of that. Mind you, if you manage to take the shoes off a man and then walk 100 miles without him doing anything about it, is he a man worth knowing? Who took my shoes? I call it. Second, what Viking said there, you need to be in the right mindset to play certain games. This is definitely one of them. I noticed that there wasn't any kills on the kill feed, so either someone was taking pot shots, or they were killing zombies, or that's bait. Could be bait. Someone stole your shoelaces at a house party. Oh my god. As a joke, or were they on drugs or something? And just thought, I'm going to start up a shoelace business. This is my first victim. Straight to eBay. 200 pairs of shoelaces. £5. Free P&P. Slightly bloodstained. No questions asked. I'm gonna get my head blown off here, aren't I? I can just feel it. Well, they're doing what you guys are doing at Northwest Airfield. Yeah, that's quite likely. It didn't sound like it was coming from Northwest though, unless I've got that wrong. Sounded like a Vibor. There could be base building. I mean, at this sort of time, sometimes the server's low pop, so people could be taking advantage of that and jumping on for a little bit of base building, and they might feel somewhat safe in the fact that there's not many people online, if that even is the case. In which case, they're just popping away, killing zombies for fun. Potential. I hate to be the stereotypical. You hate to be stereotypical. The dude was Irish. Yeah, I mean, was he doing it as a joke or what? I'm intrigued now. I can't imagine that someone would steal your shoelaces out of any other reason than humour. Well, then, oh, wait a minute. Were they special shoelaces? Am I asking the wrong questions? Were they like, I don't know, gold laced or something? I don't know. I don't know much about trainers, but I know that there's little niche things that people like on trainers sometimes. So maybe I'm getting the wrong end of the stick. I once was wearing a pair of Golas, and I had someone basically inform me out of nowhere without any prompt that they wouldn't been seen dead in those shoes. And I was like, alright, okay. Don't think you have to worry about that because it looks like we've got different size feet and they're my shoes, so ta-ta. I'm not really much of a trainer, man. I go into Sports Direct if I need a new pair of shoes and I'm like, oh, those ones are 120 quid. These ones are 20. Cha-ching. I'll have the £20 shoes, please, sir. Well, the high-tech ones. Yes. You never got them back? What the fuck? There were UV laces. Oh, I see. The plot thickens. So someone saw your glow-in-the-dark laces and they were like, wow, that's cool. And then naturally thought to themselves, the logical step is to steal those UV laces off of that asleep man. Were you asleep? I think you said you were, weren't you? That would have been awkward otherwise. Yeah, people are weird. I used to work with a guy who went to a party and everyone there was friends. And he woke up without his watch, without his ring, without his bracelet, without his mobile phone. And he was like, what? And nobody wanted to shine any light on what happened. And I was like, they're not your friends, dude. Plain and simple, they are not your friends. The ambient music has stopped now, which is good because it makes it really hard to hear any footsteps. It's very cool. It adds a lot of atmosphere to the game, but if someone's running up on you, you're kind of screwed. You can't hit it. That's crazy that someone's doing fucking shoelaces. That's fucking crazy. Kind of want a pair of UV shoelaces now, though. But they also seem like the kind of thing that a young'un would wear and then go out and start twacking cars and then run away from the police at night with glowing feet. I remember when LA Gear came out, that's showing my age. You know, the trainers with the flashing lights in the back. The amount of like little scrotes that got nicked because they were stealing stuff at night, but yet when they ran away they looked like a fucking moving set of traffic lights. It's like, they're not the sharpest tools in the box, are they, these people sometimes? Gotta love them. Speaking of not sharp tools, one of the people that lives down our road just recently decided to try and break into all of his neighbours' houses. Luckily for him, not including mine. And he's still fucking there. He's just living in his flat, and we don't know what's going on. You know, we're still waiting for like any kind of police action. So he basically just broke into a bunch of houses, got away. Eventually, I think he handed himself in, and no one knows what's happened about it. And as far as we know, he's just still chilling in his flat, being a dickhead. Oh, what's this? I hear it. That's a survivor. That is a survivor. That was the shots, wasn't it, that I heard then? What's he got on him? An SKS, baked beans. Always can use batteries. I'm not sure I should stick around here for too long. So we do have a murderer knocking about in this area. If I was a murderer, where would I be? Someone asked me for my shoes in London, then tried to threaten me. Another odd night. That's fucked up, isn't it? I'm off to work, see you later. Thanks for joining the chat, eh? Have a good shift, I'll see you soon. Hope you have a good day. That breaking in did not happen. It certainly did. Not to my house, but it did to my neighbours. Yeah, the guy literally just broke into actually 3 or 4 houses down the road in their sheds, smashed the windows at the back of my next door neighbour's house, which is what woke us up. And that's when we decided to go and have a look. We found the guy and then the police came along. The police kind of dropped the ball a little bit and let the guy go. And then the next day he handed himself in. But since then we've heard nothing. Our neighbours have heard nothing. All we've heard is that he's handed himself in, and we're like, well, he's just smashed windows, broken into people's garages. Yeah, you know, what the fuck's going on? We don't really want him living next to us, to be quite honest with you. Not that you can do anything about that, it's a free country, but not nice to know that there's a piece of shit that lives next door that's breaking into your house. The dude was like 5'3" and I'm 6'1", and he tried to nick your trainers, fucking balls. What an idiot. He was probably high on something, wasn't he? They would probably just fine him if he did not steal anything. Yeah, the thing is, he did steal stuff. They found stolen property from these people's garages at his house. Said property was returned. And the property was returned to the people that owned it, but surely if someone breaks into a house, takes something, and then they're, you know, later on they find that property in their house, then something's got to happen at some stage somewhere, surely. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that he's still just knocking about down, literally down the end of my road, like, you know, see him down the street from time to time. But Get the fuck out of the neighbourhood. You've just broken into your... You've literally pissed on your own doorstep. We don't want you around here. Get the fuck out. I don't want to aggro these zombies in case there's someone around here. It needs to be above a certain value, really, for them to do anything. Wow. That's quite predictable, really. Shame, though, isn't it? They were £300 Cambridge shoes. Don't know what they are, but obviously expensive. That's why I wanted them. That was also the same night I found myself somehow being invited to a hen do by some random women. Your life does sound interesting, Viking. It really does. Question is, was that guy murdered by someone in Vibor? Or was he murdered by someone on the way to Northwest Airfield? Could it be maybe that someone spotted him walking around the side of that wall on the bush line? Maybe they were sniping from this house. Pretty empty to me. The body was here. That's where the body was. We do have a shooter walking around the edges of villages looking for targets, and he's probably moved. Not many shooters stay in the same place, do they? Because I paid for their entry into a club, I was very drunk, and there was like 12 girls taking their sweet ass time getting in, so I just paid for them to get in. They were like, come with us and have a private booth. Ooh. Naturally I was like, yeah, let's go. What an expensive night, wow. Sounds like money well spent though. be someone in these trees. He died over here. If I was a sniper, I'd be here. Not gonna lie, it's a little unsettling. So I'm gonna get out of here. There's either two things are about to happen. I'm gonna be the next victim, or I'm gonna waste my time looking for someone who's moved on. So let's head back to northwest. We might find some action there. I've got like 5 really weird things that I can't read on my chat for some reason. For whatever reason, and my friends who I was supposed to meet up with poked their head in and asked me what I was doing, and I said I was at a hen party. Legend. What was that, shots? I think I just heard shots again. I don't know why I wasn't using the NVGs. It seems like the night is a little less dark on this server now, but still, NVGs are better. It's been a long time since I've gone out and had a random night on the town, so to speak. It's not really the life for me anymore. I'm a family man. I think my wife would get a little bit annoyed with me if I went out and ended up invited to a hen do. Since I moved to the area that I live, I've not actually been out for a drink or anything like that, actually. Just, I moved from Essex to Hampshire, specifically the Isle of Wight, about 4 years ago, and just hit the ground running with work and stuff, and I've not had a great sort of opportunity to experience like the club scene, or there's not really one here, but what there is of it at least. Combat pants, 30? How much have these got? 24. Right, we're swapping them. We'll carry space for the win. I've got a belt. Yeah, I've got a belt already. Chuck this away. Hey, Blue Play-Doh, welcome to the chat, dude. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. It wasn't my weirdest night by far. But I have lived enough. Yeah, it sounds like you've had some fun, dude. I was in Latvia and had a shower with a... I can't read what that says. I'm going to assume it was something, something interesting. Meet up with you on the mainland in Portsmouth. Oh god, no, it'd be the death of me, dude. Sorry. I'm not built for drinking anymore. Not big heavy nights out or anything like that. Can't take the hangovers. It'll kill me. So that's another place I've not been for a while. Well, I say for a while, since I was about 14 years old, actually. I've only been over to the mainland on a handful of occasions since I moved over here. just to Southampton and back. That's where my young'un was born. He was born in Southampton. Not born on the island, he was born in Southampton. There's not an official Corkhead. He's a future Saints supporter, I reckon. Yeah, it looks like I missed a party around here, doesn't it? Or you've got a 2-day hangover. Oh god, no, dude, I feel ya. Fuck that. Get some Coca-Cola and some paracetamol down you, man. A couple of fried breakfasts, that'll sort you out. I can't read half of the stuff you're writing in chat because for some reason my stream monitor is blurring it out, and that's nothing to do with my stream settings, that's to do with my monitor. The settings on my phone are weird for some reason. I say monitor, it's a phone. I need to sort that out. You know, earlier on I was stuck on that tower, and now I'm a potential target for someone doing the same. Not really thinking with my head here, am I? I'm just kind of going in. Can't hear any zombie aggro. So my old job was quite high tier, and we have a Christmas party in a models only bar in Knightsbridge. Ended up in a boat in London, doing a ton of totally illegal things. Yeah, I can imagine. Waking up next to girls I'd never met. Bloody hell, dude. You have lived the life, haven't you? Don't remember leaving the bar. Yeah, that's when you know you've had a good time at the pub. Just got told what I did. Krasnostav, where's Krasnostav? I recognise that name. Is it near? That's not near enough to go and find it. Northeast Airfield, oh yeah, not going over there. I'll tell a lie, actually. I did go out for a Christmas do on the Isle of Wight once with some workmates. And it was a bit of an interesting one. It was good fun, but we ended up on a late night pub crawl with a Jehovah's Witness. You know, and he was getting smashed, and I thought, isn't this against his religion? But whatever, you know, he's enjoying himself. I'm not gonna make him self-conscious, you know. And so, you know, we were getting absolutely smashed with this random Jehovah's Witness guy, and we were wearing Christmas hats because it was a Christmas do, and so I was just like, here mate, and I stuck a Christmas hat on the guy. I was like, joined the club, and he got royally fucking annoyed with me for doing that because it was shots fired. Yeah, short story, long story short, don't put a Christmas hat on a Jehovah's Witness. We're gonna have to deal with that zombie, I think. You're still friends with one of those girls, cool. No reason not to be, yeah. Yeah, sound advice, gamer girl. Never put a Christmas hat on a Jehovah's Witness, trust me on that one. But I didn't kill that zombie. Is that even a zombie? What's the light like at the moment? Is it coming daytime? No, it's still dark as hell. That guy on the... I spotted someone. Right, I don't have a night scope. I think that's a zombie coming in downstairs. Right, so I've aggroed that zombie on my position, which ain't the smartest thing. Where am I looking? Am I looking in the wrong way? Oh, it's slightly to the left. Oh, and so it is. Indeed, sir. He was on that building over there. On the roof. I think he spotted me. He might have shot that zombie, actually, as bait. That guy in the window on the right? Have a closer look. Don't know if I can see it in this in this light. No, it's a locker. I can come and help, but I don't have any MVs. I mean, I think it's a single shooter from what I can gather. And I think he's probably still there, unless he spotted me and he's trying to flank around. Or I might just be imagining things. Maybe I didn't see someone. But it looked to me like there was a guy on the roof there, on the right-hand side of that exit onto the roof. Okay, let me go pee and I'll come over. Cool. Yeah, I think we've got a sneaky boy. there someone downstairs? There's a zombie inside the building. Surely that wasn't a zombie that went all the way up to the top floor. Now if there's zombies in there, that leads me to believe somebody else is as well. Because I don't think zombies normally wander into buildings like that. I'll keep an eye on that zombie in case it gets aggroed. I mean, I could always clear it myself. Bit dangerous with that zombie down there though, because what the fuck is going on here? That was sheep. Just killed someone with a scar. Very close to me. There he is. Right, I'm making friends. He's done a runner. I see it. He's legging it on the perimeter. There he is. Shit, I can't jump out. Just securing this building so I don't get rushed. But then I gotta see if I can spot him, because I think he's changed position. Because he's worried about me being a spotter from that area. This might just confuse him enough if I change buildings. See, I saw the sheep's name come up when someone got fired upon there as the killer. So chances are quite high that that's him. And he's not the kind of guy to give up on a target. So I'm going to wait him out. Definitely going to... Oh shit, what's this? GG's online. Right, I'll make sure I've got my tags on then. Those scars that they use are so goddamn loud. You left the nods in my base. Balls. Yeah, you could have used them. That would have been alright. There he is. Just spotted him. I'm not going to shoot until I've got a good enough angle on the dude. You probably heard me open that door, not going to lie, that might not have been the smartest thing I've ever done. What's the light like? It's pretty dark. I wonder if he's gonna... Oh, ambient music. Couldn't come at a worse time. I wonder if he's gonna go into this building again. If so, then he's probably going to make his way straight to the top floor. Or maybe he won't. If he knows there's a shooter around here, he might be a little bit more cautious. Fucking ambient noise won't stop when I need it to. See, now normally I would expect someone to be getting out of here, running away from the fight, but if that's who I think it is, then there's every chance that he's looking for me. Zombie's still downstairs, so he's not gone in there yet. Where the fuck did that guy go?
Please and thank you.
Ah, GG, thanks for the follow, dude. How you doing, brud? There is a shady motherfucker knocking around this building somewhere. He's already murdered someone around here about 5 minutes ago, and I took some shots at him. Don't think I connected. Good, you're near death though. Oh god. I think that is the only way into that building. And he was spotted from the rooftop there not so long ago. Yeah, I can jump on Discord. I'm going to have to, annoyingly, going to have to take a quick break before I do, and then jump back on. Oh, I thought I saw someone move there. I didn't. But before I go, like I said, it's only going to be like a 10-minute break and I'll be back. But before I go, I just want to give this guy a fighting chance at meeting up. Because it seems like he wants to have a pop if you can find me. At the same time, I don't necessarily want to make it obvious where I am. Bit of a disadvantage, to be honest with you, because if he's figured out, and he probably has done that, I'm in one of these buildings. I noticed he had a ghillie suit on. Very easy for him to hide in a nice little sniper's position and just watch these windows, wait for his moment. But I've not heard anything from him yet in the couple of minutes that have passed, so I think... Wait a minute, where's that zombie gone? Yeah, I've got a feeling he's given up on it. So I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break and I'll be right back. Hopefully he'll still be knocking about by that time. And I'll jump on Discord, Geo and Viking, and I'll link up with you soon. I'll see you in a second.